Alrighty guys, so welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do something slightly different. We're going to be rehoming my Photocard collection. So in this video we're going to be doing my Loona collection because this binder is getting really full. And I just have a bunch more stuff coming on the way from like the season's greetings and stuff. As well as the next video you'll see in a little bit is the Itsy collection. So actually put that aside for now. And what we're going to be doing is I got these new binders in, kind of like my Eyes One binder. They're the 12 pocket binders, but they have a zipper on the side, so it's kind of a little more, and they're a little more sturdy too. And I thought for a group like Loona, where there's also 12 members, the limited full member sets I have for like the season's greetings and all the benefit cards like that would look pretty cool. So we'll get that slid out. This is also my first time using this BCW's binder. Normally I got like the Amazon brand one for my Eyes One binders, but so they kind of just zip open like that. Really nice, like, I think it's leather. Seems like it. And then it just opens up and has the sleeves kind of like the other 12 pocket binder. So I got one here for Loona, and then I have one for the next video. Depending how I like it, I might try to fully transition over to these, but we'll have to see. So what we're gonna start out with is, I think, let me take a look at what I have for benefit cards. So I think what I'll do then is kind of just go in like chronological order. That way I don't have to like leave big spaces in between for stuff, if you guys know what I mean. So I guess first we'll start out with the solo stuff. So we'll get all the cards out here. I do have, for those that don't know, I do have the first edition cards. And the easy way to figure that out for at least the A version is they have the hollow sticker and the number on the back, which is pretty cool. However, the B versions of the album don't have those on the back. But an easy way to tell is the tabs on the bottom. They're in a different position for the reprints. So kind of put those on the top there. And then these are the version Bs. Actually, we'll do it like this. Put these two in the middle because they kind of match. Like so. Then I'll put the attendance card things. I just have two. I got them for like as freebies or whatever from a couple of purchases I did once. So if you guys don't know and you can't tell by the thing here, I do collect Kimlip as my Loona member, and then I keep any OT12 sets I get for like the benefit cards. So next we have, I'm gonna leave these open for her duo cards with Jinsol. And then in the bottom here, we can put Mix and Match. I have the unit card from that. I still don't, after all these years, have her solo cards from those, but here's Max and Matches, so I'll leave those spaces open. And this is looking pretty sick already. I mean, that already looks 20 times better than what we just had it in. So then we have Plus Plus. I'm going to put, I have both their cards. I'm gonna put them on top here. Get that slid on in there. And then the version B card. Sorry guys, there's a little awkward angle, so it's hard for me to slide the cards in there. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll leave these two spaces next to them open in case I ever get the limited like unit card in like group card. I don't plan on it right now, but just in case. And then the next row, we will put XX, which I only have one card for, which is this one. So I forgot if it's version A or B, so for right now, we'll just slide that in there. Next, we have the 2020 season's greeting stuff, which I actually never bought the full kit for, so I just have her individual set from. So we'll get those ready right now and put them on the right side page here. And I'm kind of leaving this open so all the XX stuff I'm missing I can get in there sometime eventually too. And then these are some of my favorite cards ever from her. The little pajama set. Those ones from all the members were really nice. Like that, perfect. And then also on that page, what I'm gonna do is put the meeting up set for her on that page as well, because I have that one for her too. Honestly, these two are some of my favorite sets of all time, probably. Especially that photo card is one of my favorites. This was like the era when I would strictly only collect lip and really not even buy any of the extra stuff, just kind of her stuff for it, before it kind of just evolved into just buying the whole packages usually and keeping whoever I pull and that sort of thing. So that looks pretty cool. This page is kind of bare, but hopefully eventually that'll change. But XX especially, it's just, the cards are so expensive. Like this one card from the normal version is $40 alone. So then we have Hash Era, which I do have everything for. So we have the version A card. Honestly, this whole era is also one of my favorites. So we have the version A and version B from the album. So we can put those like that. Put the version B next to it. And then we'll put the NMT benefit card there as well. Back in the good old days when there was only like a couple pre-order cards per group. Like for example, this was their first ever one, and the only one of the entire era. Back before groups started doing like 50 per comeback and getting crazy. So there's that. And then last for this era, we have the Showcase photo card set, which is probably my all-time favorite. start out with this one, and for those that don't see it, it's just kind of a blank back. Basically what these ones were is like they had a showcase and you can buy merch, and one of the things was a photo card set, and all the members are kind of like in MV outfits. This is another OT12 set I would love to have, but it's really expensive for all the members, because it was hard to get that, because that's kind of like around the time when the pandemic was starting to move around, and there wasn't a lot of good ways to even get it in the first place unless you had a proxy. And then a lot of resellers bought them all and inflated the price. So this page is looking super good. Then on the last 3 slots, what we'll do is, because it's kind of around the same time, is we'll put I have the 2 Concept Zone hollows from the first summer package. It's from pretty much in between this and the Midnight era anyways, so and then we'll also put the light stick card in there as well. I only have hers, like I said, because I only collected her at the time. And then on this page, gotta flip around, we'll put the first summer package photo card set there. Get all these in there. So we got Heejin, here's Hyunjin, so we'll put Yojin there. We'll leave 4 open because this was the time when Hasul wasn't around. And we'll put VV there. Here's Kim Lip. Here's Jinsoul's. Cherries. Eve. Got Chu. This is a cute go on card. And Olivia. Do the Midnight Festival MD photo card set, and then we'll put the album cards on the other side, so I think that'll look pretty cool. I also have to decide what I want to do with this group card, because it won't fit on one page with everything else. Actually, it would, because, yeah, there's no Hasul, so that works out. So first we have Heejin. All the backs are the same on this one. Actually, we're going to do it over here. We got Hyunjin. I like this Yojin card. Got VV. Kim Lip. Jinsoul. I'm also curious to see just how much of this binder I use up, because there's obviously a limited number of spots in here. I think there's 480. So I'm actually interested to see how much of that I fill up with my current collection. Because I'm kind of expecting it should be plenty and still have a lot left over. But I guess we'll find out. Because I kind of hope I won't have to get another one of these for a while for them. But because their season's greetings, which I have their new one coming in, so make sure to check out for that. Stay tuned. You get a full member set of 5 cards per member, so that's like 60 cards. Album cards out. Organize them. Let's see. Do version A. And you kind of got the 2 zoomed out cards there. And we got the version B cards. And version C with the space buns, which are cute. I guess the version C cards are probably my favorite album cards. I wasn't too crazy about the album cards in general from this album, from like any member really, but I do like the version C ones quite a bit. All the site benefits were pretty good as well, which we'll see in a minute, because I do have all of Kim lips for this era. That looks really cool. That was what I was aiming for when I bought this, so that's awesome. So like I said, now we'll do all the benefit cards. So first we have the MMT pre-order. Then we have the MMT, like the first fan call. We have the next MMT. And I believe this is the last MMT one. Next, I think this is with drama, I want to say. And we have the hollow. And that should be good for that one. Then we have to start going into the 2021 season's greetings. For that, I'm gonna make a little cut here because I'm gonna kind of take all of them out, all 55 cards. So I'll see you guys in 1 second. Okay guys, so I went ahead and grabbed them. I divided them into 5 sets here. So what I kind of did is I kind of made this one, they're all outside, except for I think Cherry, because she doesn't have a single outside card, but all the other members have at least one, so I picked those. And these ones are kind of just selfies, and these ones are kind of just, for the most part, either odd angles or kind of different from the other ones, minus a couple exceptions. It's kind of how I went ahead and organized it. So we'll go ahead and start the first page here. Once again, there's going to be only 11 cards in these sets because Hasul wasn't in the season's greetings. She hadn't come back yet. Well, I put this Yuju card in backwards, but we'll keep it like that, I guess. Actually, we'll keep it consistent and keep it like that. Yeah, Cherry's, she didn't have a card out of her 5 that was outside like the other members did, so just chose that one because you can kind of imagine the blank background's outside or something like that. I don't know. So then we'll move on to the next page here. These pages definitely seem a bit tighter than my other one I have, but kind of like these ones I think a little bit better because definitely feel like it'll help hold the cards in place a little bit better. And then we'll move on to this side. Oops. Wonder why I put some of them in that way and then some of them the other way. It's weird. So there's those 2 pages, and then we'll move on to the final page here. This one was the kind of different photos. With a few exceptions, because Olivia and Go-Wan's were all kind of normal selfies. They all kind of look the same, but a couple members had like different angles. Like Eve had a far away shot like this. Cherry's looking away in that one, that sort of thing. We'll call it the little flavor page. We have a nice Yuju one. And then we had Hyunjin and Heejin's like sideways cards. It'd be pretty cool if all the members had a sideways card. That would be a cool page to have. And last, we just have another stack of just like selfies. All right, so now we'll move on to the next set, which was the Orbit fan kit. This one too has 11 cards. I think this is actually the last one, OT12 set we have here that is only 12 cards, so that's cool. So we have Heejin. This is what the back looks like. They're all the same. Got Hyunjin. Got a cool little sideways Yojin card. VV. I'm gonna fill in all the slots in order not to keep one open, because in the last slot, I'm gonna put my membership card there. We have a sideways lip card, which was cool. Jinsol. We got Cherry. Eve. Chu. Go on. And finally, Olivia. And then we have the membership card, which I'll just slide in there. I wonder if this is going to fit. Oh yeah, it does. Just kind of a little tighter than everything else. There we go. Then, I think on this next page here, what we'll do is kind of go out of order, or I think it's at least out of order. We'll do the Light Stick Anniversary photo card set. I think this one's my favorite full member set. Because I really like the crowns and stuff, and a couple members are posing with the light stick. Never really noticed that before, but there's a random woman in the back of a Lips card there. Might be my favorite Go-On card. Olivia's is really cute too. That page looks really cool too. Alrighty, so I think next what we'll do is the MMT stuff. So we'll do the VIP photo card set and then the VVIP photo card set on the other page. Here's the VIP set, and we'll figure out what to do, because if you guys didn't watch that unboxing I did, for some reason, they sent me an extra Yojin card. And we'll put this aside for right now, but that's the random VIP Plus card, where you only got one random member. I pulled Heejin, and I ended up trading for Kimlip. So we'll start out with the VIP set here. These sets are really nice as well. This should look really cool once we have them all in here. So yeah, there's our dupe. We'll put that aside for right now, and if we have like extra spaces on a page somewhere, we'll just use it to fill it in. Oops. So we'll put these two aside. I think when we do the benefit cards page for this era is where we'll put those two cards. So here's the VVIP set. The VIP set's the one in the black outfits, and this one has the white outfits. I remember when I was unboxing it, when I saw the two Yojins, I was concerned. I was like, oh no, which member am I missing? I thought that meant I was going to be like down one member. But nope, luckily it just meant I have two Yojins. Definitely think I prefer this set more, just for these two cards really in particular. Those ones are some of my favorites. And there we go. That's looking crazy good. All right, so now I guess what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna cut away for a second, is I've never actually separated these ID cards from the ID photos themselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Take a little break for a minute here, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys, so we are back. We're all ready to go here. So we're going to be doing the IDs themselves on one side and then the IDs photos on the other. So also what we're going to be doing, if you guys might notice this, is we're going to be putting Yojin in this spot on both pages. And that's because for some reason, because Yojin isn't officially in a unit, they didn't include her in the 1/3 merch package, and they actually put her in the odd eye circle one. So her color actually matches the background of the odd eye circle one instead of the 1/3 one, as well as her unit just says Yojin instead of like odd eye circle or 1/3. Which honestly, you would think that maybe by now they would have put her in an official unit, but whatever. That way, for my OCD's sake, we got 4 of each color in a row here. we go. And what I just did for the ID photos is I just put them in one of my sleeves. So they kind of stay in place and they don't move around that much. Not too worried that they're not all in the same spot in the sleeves and not that centered. I just kind of wanted to make sure they wouldn't like completely fall to the bottom or something. I did this with one of the Eyes One merch packages, and I thought it looked pretty cool, so I thought it would look nice here as well because it kind of covers both pages. Keeps the theme going of the same merch package instead of moving on to something else. All right, so now we can actually move on to the or Ampersand album cards and such, which honestly I don't have much of, but I haven't really worked on this collection since this album since it came out. But I do have a little bit. I also have random member cards I pulled for this as well. We have to find a page for, which is basically where we'll put that extra Yuju card as well. So we'll do our version A cards. And we'll do version B, which I believe is this. In 2 spots. We'll do C. And then D. And then on this next page, what we'll do is we'll put the special benefit card in the first slot there. And then we'll kind of put all the pre-order benefits I've collected so far, which I actually did go back and look at a template to see what exactly I was missing. So I'm only missing, I think, 2 or 3 cards, which is kind of cool. I think mainly the reason why I didn't have a million like every other group at the time was because of the whole COVID thing that kind of cut their promotions short, sadly. So then we'll just kind of put all the other cards I have for this era right in back. If you see any of these cards you want, and you have a Kimlip card I'm missing, feel free to go ahead and stop by my Instagram. The link is always down below or in my profile. Send me a DM. I'd be happy to trade with you. So finally, we can do Not Friends. I guess we'll just have to do because I don't even have a full set for this anyway. We'll do 3 cards for each member on a page or something. I guess is how we're gonna have to do it. If I think of something later, I can always just change it, or whenever I get the last set in. maybe what I can do is, when I get the full set, is I can do, you can move this around so I get 2 full pages here. Put four members cards here, 4 there, 4 there, and 4 there or something. I don't know, that sounds about right for right now, but we got time before I need to do anything with that. This is actually our last thing here. Our summer package 2021 cards, which ironically came after all of this stuff. Alrighty, so we'll do the selfie card set first, and then put the Polaroids on the other side. And now we'll finish up with the Polaroid set. This is one of my favorite lip cards as well. This whole photo card set's actually really good. I like this chew one too. And there we have it. So that's our last card to put away. How much did we use? So we still do have quite a bit of pages left, which is nice. So maybe we'll get by with the, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the season's greetings, and we have a bunch of pages left. So maybe we'll get through the season's greetings, a comeback, and a little bit more probably. But for the last thing, what we'll do is we'll just do a quick little flip through. So we have pre-debut stuff. We have XX++. We got Hash, Summer Package, Midnight, and then the Season's Greetings 2021. And that's it. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.